Hey, it's Gordon. Welcome to the bench. Tonight we're going to do an unboxing. It's going to be really short, but you do have time to grab yourself a cocktail, mix a drink. We'll be right back. Okay, I was serious. Pour a drink. It's only going to take a minute. I'm not working with power tools tonight, so I can have one. But I do have something I want to open up, and then I got to get back to work. But I thought you might want to see this. Earlier in a video, I was talking about Brazilian rosewood. I was talking about some of the exotic species that are out there, and the question comes up from time to time, Gordon, where do you get your Brazo? Where do you get your Brazilian rosewood? Well, there are substitutes, cocobolos and exotics and West African ebonies, and there's some really cool stuff out there, but there's only one Brazilian rosewood. I've got it in the box, and we're gonna open it together. And I am gonna talk a little bit about the cost associated and what we can possibly do with this. But back to the question, where did the Brazilian rosewood come from? Well, I don't have the full pedigree on this one, but I trust that it's left over from the days when it was brought into the country legally. From time to time, especially in the Northeast, where this came from, we find pieces, and you can rest assured they are going to be expensive. So what's expensive? I will share with you a $1 per board foot price that I have paid recently, and it's somewhere in the $150 board foot range, maybe more. Okay, I'm trying to be honest. And I'm gonna pull this guy out of here. This is gorgeous. It is super heavy. I love the feel right away. And we know a few things about Brazilian rosewood, and that it's super dense, that it is a tone wood. And by tone wood, I mean that it makes, it resonates like no other. So it's very distinct and it's very different. So what we're holding on to is an absolute gorgeous piece of Brazilian rosewood. So I'm going to do a magnification shot of this end grain, and I'm going to put that in the video, and it should appear right here in the corner so that you can see what I look for, which is always end grain. So we've got a little bit of writing on the end, and I don't know what that's about. But I love the color. I love the weight. I have to ring this. I just want to hear what it sounds like. So I am looking for a hammer, and maybe we can do it like this. These are lignum vitae caps. I just love that. I love that sound. It's just got a ring to it. And that's not the only characteristic, but truly there are musical instruments that are made to have a specific tone, a specific ring. And if you're in third grade band camp, now I'm getting way off track, so I'll just shut up. Anyway, back to this guy. There it is. Is it big enough for totes? Absolutely. What can we do with this? We will stagger. Now these are all in process. You just saw a picture of these that I posted. These are horn repairs, and look at that. We make perfect. We can get the size on that. So as I start laying these out, now Stanley would stagger these, and they used, on an original board like this, they used the stamp, and the stamp was this template, and I have images of the original stamp. And what they would do to maximize the material is they would stagger them. And then they'd stamp the whole board, and then they would cut out those blanks, then they would go on with their manufacturing process from there. But what I want to do from here, I have number 2s and number 1s, and then we can match not only just the number 1 tote, but we can put the knob in there as well. A number 1 knob, I've already measured this. Well, I haven't myself, you just saw me unbox it, but according to the description, I know the measurement, and it's well within the parameters that I need to do some knobs. So I expect to get some matched sets out of this. So the purchase itself is a business decision. It's very expensive. It's not necessarily something that a hobbyist would buy. But if you're into Brazilian rosewood, you know enough to say to yourself, buy it if you have the chance. And I had the chance, so this one I now own. I hope to share more with this. I mentioned, again, I'm going to do a video. I have some other pieces that we acquired recently. Let's put them all in a pile and have a conversation, look at some end grain. Stick around. There's so much more to be had, so much more to talk about, and I'm glad that you watched and subscribe, and now I'm just rambling. So grab a drink, finish it off. See you guys later.